got an 8.5. An 8.5.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yeah, I was almost worried about the size on the left hand because I thought, oh my God, he's going to fall backwards. But no, he kept it organized, and it certainly was a 7.5, this one here.
Yeah.
The other one, if you let the tempo change or the bending get lost, he just runs through what I call he spins.
Yeah.
He just spins against your leg, and of course that's never going to work in the scores. So that part you need to certainly work on, that he doesn't get away from your inside leg. But the talent, is there, which is a little bit like, wow, right? That's right. And the walk is quite nice. Don't let it get too fast, but the extended walk is good enough for a 7 or a 7.5, so isn't that great? But you do have to have contact, of course, in the extended walk, and not let the reins hang. But he sticks his nose straight out there and walks as pleasant as could be, huh?
Yeah. He likes the walk part of the test.
And that's worth a lot. Lot of points in the walk can get lost if you have any hiccups, and then that is so discouraging. It costs a lot. And then shorten him up and get him up in the bridle so he feels nice enough. Don't let him run away from. When you do that, just nibble on the reins first and have them in your hand, and then put him into the bridle with your leg. Don't do the opposite. Don't grab the rein, push with the leg first and you have no contact, because that's when you get the back talk. So what about pirouettes at the walk? How do they come out?
Surprisingly, after our last clinic when they were horrible, I wasn't sure what to expect, but we scored really well on them. I think they still, the only time I can do them well is under pressure, which is so stupid.
No, it's good, actually. Oh, it's better that it comes out in the ring than that you win the warm-up, huh?
Right.
So let me see what happens with them. Yeah, they're not bad. He's, for him, a little bit big, but that's okay. For him, it's almost impossible to get really high in the pole the way I would want it, so because you will lose the hind leg. So that one was not. That one totally stuck. This is the side. Okay, so now we need to work on that one a little bit. Yeah, you don't have to do them. You can do it. And nope, that's already not good. He's too much sideways and too lateral. Do you understand what I mean by lateral? Yeah, he cannot be that. He has to be up in the bridle and forward. Right, good girl. Position him right, up in the bridle and steady. Connection, sit. And I'll take the entire horse with you with the bending right. Do another quarter pirouette and then do a full. Just a quarter. Nope, you're starting this one off too much sideways. So go in a shoulder 4. Shoulder 4, and now start your turn. Left leg, start your turn, keep turning. It's a little bit better, but there it starts to fall apart and becomes lateral.
But you nailed it though, it's that inside leg.
Yeah, it's the inside leg, your inside leg that is not operating properly. And your outside rein is way up in the air, so that's not going to work. And there you're bad again. Okay, I have an exercise for that. So, which way is it? We have trouble. Okay, so we want to go on the other rein. We want to come walking on the left rein to H. And then from H, I want you to leg yield at the walk, all the way up to H, and then leg yield into the ring, all the way to H. There you go. And I'll turn left, right? Good. And now leg yield to the left across the ring. And get him in the left rein totally, okay? Not too fast. Good. When you have him really well in the left rein, you half pass to the right. Half pass to the right. Now shift your weight a little to the right and bending right. Now, leg yield left again. Start over. Don't want him to come off the left leg yield, okay? Not there. Left rein. Now half pass. And hold on to that outside rein. That was much better. Bending, 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 bending right, half pass. Whoa. It was just a mishap. And half pass again. And now just turn him around and do a half pirouette. Good. Now do the same thing. Leg heel left until you have him in the left rein. Half pass right. The point of the leg yield is to get him well in the left rein, right? Now just turn. Take your right rein, say come here, and then half halt left, half halt left. That was too fast. He's spinning. He's doing the same thing he does in the pirouette when they're not good. One step at a time, please. Half pass right. Good. Bend, bend, bend. And half pirouette. Just turn him. You got it. No, there you lost his hind leg. He's little lazy there, and your inside leg is not prompt enough. Once more. Leg heel left. And your right leg has to wake up. I can see it doing nothing. Good. Now half pass to the right. And then in the turn, when you say come here, you need to ride him with your right leg too. Turn him. Right leg. Right leg. You got it. Okay? You're done. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
But your inside leg cannot get rigor mortis here because he just stops walking, of course. I mean, there's nothing to tell him not to continue. So that's it. And if he stands and just spins on the outside hind leg, you got trouble. So this is something you need to work on. And it's very similar to the preparation of the pirouette at the canter, so it's no big mystery.
Well, it's kind of nice that it's the same thing, so I can work at the wall to kind of help it.
Yeah, you can work, and then the canter pirouette will get better too.
Yeah.
So now pick up your canter and prove that to us.
Yeah.
And do the canter pirouette again. Shorten him up a little bit. Anywhere, I don't care where you want to do it, but it better be good. And your inside leg is going to be very aware and awake, huh? Good. Nice train. And on the bit, thank you. Yeah, come on. Balance him up a little bit more. Good. And come across the diagonal, left rein steady. And you sit straight, and you ask him to go into the left rein now. Half halt, position, pull, relax, sit, push with your lower back, and take him around now step by step, using your inside leg as well. Good girl. Well done. Yeah, and there he was quite aware of where you were. Left leg to right rein, big change. Yeah. Okay, and then go across the diagonal and do your 4 tempies and stop looking down. Look in the corner. Okay, look in the corner. Up with your nose, Brandy. Thank you. The rest of your body is just fine, but you're always folding over and falling down with your chin on your chest. It's not so attractive, huh? Sit straight. Keep your head up. Good. Straight, quiet. Right rein, right leg. No, half halt left. Half halt right, half halt left. Okay, do the 4s again, straighter. And as you ask for the change, you use your outside rein and outside leg. Huh? Look at M, prepare, sit still, keep him straight. Good. Left rein, left leg. Good. Right rein, right leg. Good. Don't let him swing his shoulder either way. Good. Those were clean. Half halt, bring him back to you. Good. Now an extended canter down across the diagonal, then bring him back and change and come back with the 3s. Big. Yeah, look at that. Steadier and not faster. It started very well. Good. 1, 2, 3, change. And then come back with the 3s. Look up in the corner here, contact in the right, very steady. Right rein, right leg. Left rein, left leg. Right rein, right leg. Left rein, left leg. Right rein, right leg. Good job. Okay. Good. And then trot at C. Good. And a little bit slower. Cadence his trot. Don't pull. Push down. Good girl. And bring him up with your seat bones a little bit. That's it. Bring him up under you. Feel that? That's a pretty trot. How is he in your hand? It's pretty good, huh? Pretty steady. Good. That's the, no faster. Whoa. And then give me an extended trot across the diagonal from this good little trot. That's right. Good. I really like his energy here, but don't let him hang on you. Remind him that to be in self-carriage. Remind him, and then seat into him, and good. That's it. Stay there. Stay there. Excellent. Stay there. Pretty cool. Okay. And down center line. Good trot. Very straight. Keep your left toe in. Both toes in. Good. And then a halt. Dead on with a halt, huh? Good. And praise him and a long rein. Pretty good. He is a good boy. So is he going to the championships?
No, we didn't do enough shows this year to do it. They pulled a lot of our shows because we had the virus going around, so a lot of our shows got canceled, so we stayed at home and
we worked, but we did some good job, good work,
we did
huh?
good work. No, he's really...
And he's going, so tomorrow we'd like to see the whole test.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, because so we will warm up together and then we do the test, we see where you are.
So super.
So we can get it better because there's nothing, we're breathing a little hard now. Oh, did we work you too hard? But really, he's got all the ingredients, you know?
There. I just need to learn.
Now we need to bake the whole cake.
Yeah.
And put it so that it looks.
He's willing. He's like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, and that's, I will say, so far it's so funny because every clinic, every horse is different, right? We've had a lot of funky canters all day, but not one unwilling horse. You know, oh my God, they go to work and they work harder and they do it again and they do it, and they're just never tired of it. Yeah, he's a wonderful horse, wonderful head. He would never, with his conformation, have done this if he didn't have a wonderful mind. Yeah, he really, really, but I'll tell you, quarter horses are famous for that. They will serve, they will do whatever you ask them, even if they think it's the stupidest thing they ever heard.
I'm spoiled by him. I don't know what.
You are a little spoiled temperament-wise, I'm sure. Welcome to Warm Bloods. Yeah, okay. So that's a little different. No, he's great. So tomorrow we'll aim to try to polish the stuff that we can do even better. And the pirouettes are surprisingly workable, right? I thought, oh, well, that's going to be the end of that. No way. I love when they surprise you. You know, when you go, I don't know how that horse does that, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. And he's actually, the last time we were working on some half steps.
Yes.
He's done really well. So
Well, show me. Show me a little bit of Piaf. I remember he was sort of dumbfounded by the whole thing. You want me to do what? I don't care. You can do whatever you want. If you can get it going, that's great. And then you just make the trot smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And then here we go, But he's got to be right in the bridle. He's got to be right in the bridle. Good. And then, whoa, tiny, 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 tiny little steps, little steps, little steps, little step. Oops. Okay, he's thinking about it, right? Can you see what's going on? I don't think that's what we want now. Little tiny, there, okay. The last 2 steps there, I like them. And then round, and then round. Let's not have him get mad now at the end. I don't want him upset. Okay, just a little tiny whip, little tiny whip, that's right, good, praise him. Yeah, just tickle him with the whip a little bit. And sit still, good, that's right, sit still. And a little tiny trot, make that a little tiny trot in place. Good, 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 smaller, yes, okay, good girl, yeah. You know he's thinking with you now. He's going, maybe, yeah. No. That tiny little steps, yeah, and good. Okay, very good. And walk. That kind of thing also is very good for his engagement and trueness. Even if he never really piafs, the exercise towards the piaf will make him more engaged, right? Yeah. And compacts him, and then you have more horse under your butt. No. Well, he fights nothing. I mean, when he objects or resists, it's because he can't be through because of the pole. And when you have him in the right place there for him, because of his confirmation, then he can deal with it. Then he will do whatever you ask. Yeah, and you've gotten now clever enough to do the setup for it. You know, the way he needs to have it. And he's not normal for this job, but he will go along and he will accommodate you if you make it possible for him. So this is what's so cool. And that exercise is great for the power and for the top line.
It really helps when I want to get him more up. I have to kind of wait until he's
ready.
Better.
Oh yeah. And otherwise, I promise you, he will just stop and rear. You know, because he can't. So you got to be fair to him, you know. But that is something else. I can't believe he's doing the whole Grand Prix or Prix St. George. That's pretty cool. So we'll look at the whole thing tomorrow.